This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
An Asian male who appears to be in his mid-20s was in the area of Robindale and Jones when he committed a street robbery. After committing the street robbery, he walked to the gas station at the intersection. That same male walked up to a vehicle that was parked in the parking lot and opened fire into the driver's side door of the car. That car was unoccupied. He then walked up to another vehicle that was occupied by a person who was sitting in the car waiting on his girlfriend who was inside the store. The suspect randomly fired multiple rounds into the driver's side door, striking and killing the victim. The suspect then walked into the gas station and noticed there were several customers in the gas station. The suspect fired multiple rounds down an aisle at a customer who was standing near a cooler. That customer was able to duck and run out the store as he was being chased by the suspect. Other customers in the store when this was occurring were able to flee out a back door. There was an employee who hid in a cooler until the incident was over. The suspect stole some items from the store, walked out of the door, and was last seen on foot walking eastbound on Robindale. This appears to be a completely random incident, and I urge every citizen to please look at this photograph and see if you recognize him. We desperately need the public's help and assistance to solve this case and take a violent person off the street. Again, he is described as an Asian male, appears to be in his mid-20s. He is wearing what appears to be a tactical vest and a gun belt, and he is armed with a handgun. You can reach out to Crime Stoppers. There's reward money available, and your information is completely anonymous. You can also call 311 or homicide, or you can email homicide@lvmpd.com. So again, I'll take a couple questions if you have them, but please, I also want to stress there's a very good possibility he lives in the area east of the intersection of Robindale and Jones. So any viewers who live in that area, we would like to pay special attention to them. Again, a couple questions.
Any information on the victim died on scene hospital? I didn't catch that.
He was transported to UMC where he was pronounced deceased.
How much worse could have this been?
Could have been extremely worse. This is an extremely shocking situation, and that is why we are pushing out the photograph as quickly as we are. And again, with as many rounds that were fired randomly in the parking lot and in the inside the convenience store, it's a disturbing incident, and that is why we need him captured.
So there is a potential danger to the public because this person has not been caught and it was a random act?
Well, it does appear at this point to be a random incident from watching the video and the way the suspect is dressed and how he is firing into vehicles. One vehicle is unoccupied, the other is occupied, and then when he walks into the store and just starts randomly shooting, that is why we are here right now, because we are doing everything we can to get him into custody.
Was he reported as saying anything?
I'm not going to get into any specifics as far as details that were said at the scene and detailed as far as the investigation. I'll leave it at that.
Any estimate on how many rounds he fired?
There was quite a few rounds that were fired.
How long was he in there?
A brief amount of time, within a couple minutes, and he was out of the store.
Okay.
All right?
Who called 911? Is somebody inside the store?
We received multiple 911 calls. So thank you, guys. I appreciate your help.
You've been watching breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.